Hi all, welcome to MSc Technologies. Today class we are going to discuss data type operations. Till today what and all we have completed, let me go through. Okay, coming to data types, this is the very first topic in Python. In this topic till now we have completed defined data types, slicing operations. Now we will work out on the variable operations. Okay, now before that what you have to do, right? You should complete the session. We have to give the session on the defined data types. That is your first session. Second session you have to give on the slicing operations. Okay, then only you have to work out on the variable operations. Now coming to variable operations, right? Each variable we have total 6 data types. That means 6 variables are there. Okay, but very important variable operations only we will practice. But here we are missing the number and list. The two are not required in a interview point of view along with the real time also. That's why you don't worry about on that. Whatever I am telling, just you have to practice that operations only. Okay, now first we will see the string operations. Okay, that means string is one of the data type. We can do some operation on the string data type. Okay, we'll practice the very important one. Later we'll see list operations. Okay, but example, if you enclose with any thing with a single quotes or double quote, that is a string. Okay, on that string we can do some operations like upper, lower, title, split, replace. Okay, along with the count. These are a important one. These only we need to practice and we have to learn. Now we'll see one by one. We'll do the practice. Okay, while doing practice you have to create your own file. You should not work out on anything on here. This is just a documentation. Okay, this is for your reference. If you want to create any new file in the notepad plus plus, what you need to do, just control plus n, then you can create any string. If you want to practice, just let me go Python, then control S if you want to save. Then you can select the location wherever you want. Then you give the file name. Just practice .py. Save as type, you have to give all types. If it is in a notepad plus plus. Okay. Now I am practicing on the notepad plus plus and I am giving the explanation also in a notepad plus plus because the visibility is much clear compared to the PyCharm. But if you want, you can practice on the PyCharm also, no issue. Okay, here the screen visibility is compared to notepad plus plus, it is view is less, right? That's why I'm practicing on the notepad plus plus. You can practice on anything, whether it is a PyCharm, Visual Studio or notepad plus plus. Okay, okay, what are the operations we can do on the string me? But example here, if you see all the characters in the lower case, my requirement is I want to get all the characters in uppercase. If you have any requirement like this, what you need to do, you no need to write any own program. Okay, by default string has some functions. By default the string functions string data type contains some functions. Using that we can do some that operations. Okay, but example I want to convert into upper. It's very simple. String dot upper, string dot upper of. Then what it will do, whatever characters are available in this string, right, all the characters it will convert into uppercase. Okay, now let me run and show you how do you run a file in the notepad plus plus me. Just move the cursor on the file name, right click, open into open containing folder in cmd. Okay, then Python, the file name you have to give. Now you can see clearly all the characters it's converted into uppercase. Very simple operation. Okay, but example, if you don't know this functionality, right, then you have to write your own function. Okay, by default it will provide some functions. Using that we can do our task very easily. Okay, this is the functionality of the upper. Now sometimes you may have the capital letters, but example Python we have in a capital letter. I want to convert into lowercase. Then what you need to do? Lower. That's a string dot. That's mean whatever functionality available in the inside a string. That is a lower. String dot mean inside a string function we are calling. What it will do? It will convert all the upper cases into lower. Now you can see. Sometimes you may have the capital and small both. Then also no issue. What are the characters are in the uppercase, that will convert into lowercase. You can see no issue. Okay, this is how what we can do. We can convert upper into lower cases, lower into upper cases. That is according to your requirement. Here I given a documentation what it's do. If someone asks what is the use of upper, then you have to tell this sentence. Sometimes they may ask how do you convert a characters into upper. Okay, then you have to tell this one. Okay, next one is the title. What it's do? To convert first characters into upper letters. Okay, now we'll see. That example I am writing like this. Okay, MSc Technologies. If I give title, what it's do? We'll see now. You can see each word first character it is converting into upper cases. Okay, sometimes the end user is expecting I want to get a each word first character in capital letters. Then what you need to do? Simply you have to use a title. This is also interview question. They can ask, okay, what is the use of title? How do you convert a each word first character into capital? Then answer will be title only. Okay, hope you are clear these three functionalities. Next one is the split. Now we will practice the split. Okay, this is very important for real time along with the interview point of view also. Split. It is a string operator. Okay, what it's do? You can see here. Split method or function both are same. Split method returns a list of strings after breaking the given string by specified separator. We call it as a delimiter also. But example, split mean what? Split mean dividing. The terminology of split meaning is dividing. How you want to divide a string? But example, this is completely one string. I want to divide the string based on the some delimiter. Delimiter mean you can give anything. But example here equal symbol is there, right? Operator. Wherever equal operator is there I want to split. That means I want to divide a string. Okay, after dividing, that's mean cutting the string. After cutting the string, it will become a different pieces, right? All the pieces it will return in a one list. Okay, different pieces mean different values. Different values mean multiple values. That's why it will return in a list format. You can see. Now let me explain one more time. Where you can by reading only you can understand. Okay, this string I am going to split. That's mean dividing. How I want to divide? Wherever this equal symbol is coming, there I want to make a divide. That's mean I want to do cut. Okay, now let me run this program, then you can understand clearly. You can see We got total 3 values in a list. One is Naresh, Kumar, Balu. Let me explain here very clearly. Okay, after Naresh, if you see equal operator came, then what it will do? It will split. That means it will divide. After Kumar, again one more equal operator here. Then what it will do? Again it will split. Then it will become a total 3 values. It will return a 3 values. Okay. This delimiter we can use anything, but example string has a space. Okay, you can give space also. Okay. By default, if you don't give any delimiter, this is interview question. I am going to split a string, but I am not giving any delimiter. That means I am not telling how to divide a string. Okay. Then what happens? By default, it will take a space. If you don't give anything, it will take a space. If you give anything, it will take a given delimiter. Now I am not giving, you can see. Okay. Okay. Empty mean actually we should not give mean we have to give like this. Okay. You should not give at least a single quotes also. Then what happen? It will delimit, it will split the based on a space. If you don't give anything, it will split based on a space. Now here you can give the any characters also. But example I am giving the A. That's mean I am telling the this split function wherever A is there you can split a string. Now you can assume total how many values it will return and what is the first value, what is the second value, what is the third value. Now I am going to run. Hope you predicted the expected output. Now you can see in that string after n a came. That's why again there it will split. Then left side one value, right side one value. Again it will read like this. Okay, here again a came. You can see RESS space KUM. Again it will split. Then we got a RN space. After B again we have a. That's why again it will split. We got a LU. Okay, whatever value we are using to split, right, that doesn't come into any string. Okay, hope you understood. Okay, and here we can give the multiple characters also. It's not a single characters, but example I want to split wherever UM is there. Okay, what it's do, wherever UM is coming, right, there it will split a string. You can see. Okay, total we have two values because UM is coming only once in a entire string. That's why it will split in once, then left side one value, right side one value, total will get a two values. Okay, hope you are clear about a split operator. This is here I given a documentation. If someone asks, you have to answer this sentence. Okay, next one is the replace. Next one is a replace. Let me show you what is replace. But example, I'm taking this string. Okay, what is the string? MSc Technologies. Again, I given MSc. Again, I given a mobile number. Okay, what is the purpose of replace? Okay, I want to replace the MSc string. Okay, that's mean wherever MSc is coming, I want to replace with triple R. Okay, this is also enter question. How do you replace a string? Wherever MSc is coming, I want to replace with triple R. Now you can see the output. You can see triple R. It is replaced MSc with triple R. Technologies. Again MSc is there, right? It is replaced. Okay. This is the value which you want to replace. This is the value with which value you want to replace. Okay, that's mean wherever MSC is there, okay, this value I want to replace with this value. This is the replaceable value. This is the replaceable value. Okay. Okay, sometimes wherever MSC is there, just I want to give a one character. I want to give a. That is also possible. Okay. It's not exactly if you want to replace three characters, mean you have to give three characters like that. You can see A came. If you don't give anything else, no issue. What happened? That's mean it will remove the MSC. Now you can see there is no MSC. That's mean wherever MSC is there, just we are doing nothing we are giving, right? That's why it will remove. Sometimes if you want to give special characters, numbers also you can give. That's mean wherever is MSC is coming, there it will replace. Okay, like this. But example, sometimes if you want to change the numbers also, but example 91 is there. 91 I want to replace with a triple R. Yes, you can do. Now you can see here 91 is replaced with a triple R. Okay, this is how we can use the replace operator. Okay, here we can give you one more parameter also. First parameter is which value you want to replace. Second is what is the value you want to use for replace. Next also you can give occurrence. This is called occurrence. Occurrence means if you don't give any occurrence value, it will replace all the occurrences. That's mean in the string MSC is repeated 2 times. If you don't give any occurrence, all the MSC word it will replace with triple R. Sometimes I don't want to replace all the occurrences, just first occurrence only I want to change. Then you give the 1. Then what happen? It will change the only first occurrence of the MSC. You can see very clearly. First MSC it is replaced with triple R. Second one is like it's not replaced. It is MSC one. This is the replace functionality. Okay. Replace is used to replace value with another value. This is the definition you have to tell. Just you can practice these two things. That is enough. Last one is the count. Count is very simple. But example, I want to know how many times MSC word repeated in a string. Just what you need to do, string dot count, whatever value you want to get a count, the value you have to give. Now you can predict what will be the output. We got a 2. Why 2 mean? Here if you see MSC is repeated 2 times. That's why it is returning 2. Just now I am going to give the only T I am give. Okay, single character. If you see T is repeated only once in a that string. That's why count is 1. Okay. If you give one more T and another T also. Now what is the expected value? 3. Because it is repeated 3 times in a string. Okay. Okay, that's all about a count. Okay. These are all the very important string operations you should know. Okay. Next, we have to see the list operations. What are the operations we can do on a list? Okay. Now we'll see. First, let me copy this list. Okay. And I want to practice, right? That's why I want to bring this list into here. But while you are practicing, right, you should not copy paste. You have to write each and every character yourself. Then only you will get a clear attention what is the syntax and how to work out on a list. Now first one is what? List operation append. What is the use of append? This is the interview question, definitely they will ask. You have to tell like this. Okay. To add new value into list. Using the append, what we can do? We can add a new value into the list. It will add in the end of the list. That's mean in the last position it will add. Okay, now let me add and show you list dot, that's mean list operation. Append, I am giving the one new value 99. Okay, what it will do, it will add a new value to the list. Okay, where it will add, it will add in the last position of the list. Print L. Now let me run this program. If you see here, after appending, right, I am printing a list. Then if you see, this 99 is added in the last position of the list. Okay, hope you are clear. What is the use of append? This is the list operation. Okay, next one is the insert. What is the use of insert? Mean to add new value based on index. Okay, for example, sometimes I want to add the same 99 in the third position of the list. I don't want to add in the last position. Then what is the approach? We have to use a insert. Insert purpose mean based on the index position, we can add a new value wherever we required. Now first we have to give the index. For example, if you want to insert after 23 mean, what is the index position of after 23? First value is 0, 1, then we have to give it 2. 2 mean in the second index position it will insert a 99. Now I am inserting a 99 in the index position 2. Then I am printing a list. Now we'll see what happened. If you see here very clearly, 11, 23. After 23 I have added a 99. Okay, if we insert any new value in the position of the any index, right, by using insert function, what happened? Okay, whatever value is there already, but example already 35 is there in a index 2, that value it doesn't remove, remember. Okay, it will move into the third index. Third index value it will move into the fourth index, like that it will extend. Okay, let me explain one more time. Now what I am doing, I am inserting a one new value based on the index position. For example, in the second index already we have a value. Okay, if you have already value, okay, if you don't want to, it doesn't remove the existing value, just it will extend the value, that index position, like this. 35 will go to the right side, then 66 also will go to the next index position on the right side. This is the use of the insert. In the interview point of view, they will ask very clearly what is the difference between the append and insert. It's very simple. Append mean we can add a new value. By default, it will add into the last position of the index. We don't have any control on that. Sometimes if you want to insert any value in the middle of the list or wherever you required, then we can go insert. How it will insert mean based on the index position. Next we have a clear. Clear means it's very simple. It's clear all the values in the list. Sometimes I don't want to delete a complete list. I don't want to delete a complete list. Okay, I want to keep the list, but I want to clear all the values in a list. Then what is the approach? We can go for a clear. Okay. Next we have a pop. This is also very important. Pop. Okay. Let me explain the definition. What is the use of pop? Interview question. Okay. Pop is used to remove values based on index. If you don't give any index, it will remove last value. Now we'll do practice. Okay. What is the purpose of pop? We can remove the any value based on a index. Now I want to remove the value 35. What is the index position of the 35 mean? See, 0, 1, 2. If I give 2, okay, list dot pop 2, if I give whatever value is there in the second index, right, it will remove. Now let me run and show you. You can see 11 is there, 23 is there, 35 is not there, because 35 we have removed by using a pop. Okay. Now, like this, if you give any index, whether it is a positive index, negative index, okay, whatever value is there in that index, it will remove. This is a very important entry question. If I don't give any index, what happens? If you don't give any index, by default, it will remove the last value. Okay, now we'll run and see what happened. You can see it is removed the 66 last value. We have only first 3 values. We don't have a last value. Okay, this is how pop will work. Now next one is remove. What is the purpose of remove? Let me explain. Okay, sometimes you know the value, but you don't know the index position. Okay, sometimes you know the value, but you don't know the index position. Then what we can do? We can use the remove. What is the purpose of the remove? Remove is used to delete values based on value. For example, 35 I want to remove, but the index position I don't know. Then what you can do? List dot remove 35. Now you can see 35 got removed. It's very simple. Based on a value we can remove by using remove. Pop me based on index. This is the interview question. Okay, you should be very clear on that. Okay, next one is sort. This is also very important. Sort mean what happened, but example it is a unsorted values. Okay, now let me add some other values. 599. Okay, if you want to sort the list of values, what is the approach mean? We have to use a sort. Okay, now you see the difference. 5, 11, 23, 35, 66, 99. Okay, by default it is a ascending order. Ascending means small value to big value, it will do the sorting. If you want to do the descending order, that's mean big value to small value, then what is the approach? Okay, least dot sort of reverse equals to true. Reverse true mean just it will reverse the sorted values. Then you can see first one is a very big value, then second big value, like that it will sort big to small. That is the descending order. Ascending means small to big. Okay, hope you are clear about the sorting operations also. Okay, now next one, list operations are completed. That's all. Now we will go to the dictionary operations. Okay, dictionary operations will practice. First let me copy the dictionary, but you should not do copy paste and all. You have to write each and every character. Okay, then only you will get a hands-on experience. Now what are the operations available in the dictionary? We'll see one by one. First one is a clear. It's very simple. Let me first explain it. Dictionary dot clear, then print of d. Clear means it's similar to list operator only. List also we have clear, right? What it's do? Apart from deleting a entire dictionary, just it will clean the all the dictionary values. It will make a empty. Now you can see. Okay. Sorry. Now let me run practice. You can see it is empty dictionary. That's mean it is clear the all the values in a dictionary. Okay. Next one is keys. Keys mean what is the use of keys? Keys is used to get all the keys in a dictionary in list format. Okay. But example, sometimes you have a requirement. I want to get all the keys in a dictionary. Then what is the approach? Dictionary dot keys of simple. Now you will see you can see there is a one list which contains only keys, name, mobile, department name. You can see this is the key. This is the one more key. All the keys it will return. Okay. Next we have a values. Okay. Values mean it is very simple. Okay. It's written a values apart from a list. You can see MSc Technologies. This is the mobile number. This is the department name. Okay, if you want to get only values from a dictionary, this is the approach. Only keys mean you have to use the keys. There is one more thing, items. What is the use of items mean? It will return a key value pairs. Each key value pairs in a tuple. All the key tuples it will send in a list format. That means sometimes if you want to get the both key and value, then we can use a items. Okay. Here you can see very clearly it is returning a one list which contains a multiple tuples inside that. Each tuple is a combination of one key and value. Like that we have three tuples. Each tuple contains a one key value pair data. Okay. This is also very important interview question. You should be very clear on this operator also. Okay. Last one is the update. Okay. For update, let me show you. Okay. But example update purpose is what mean? Let me explain you. Update used to concatenate two dictionaries. That's mean if you want to combine two dictionaries, I want to make a one dictionary by using the two dictionaries. Then what we need to do? Okay. But example dictionary one dot update of dictionary 2. That's mean I'm adding a dictionary 2 to the dictionary 1. Now I'm printing the dictionary 1. Now you can see the different. You can see dictionary 1 contains a name, employee ID, department name till here. Dictionary 2 contains a B, C. That's mean two dictionaries now came into one dictionary. Okay, this is the only one operator we have a to concatenate a two dictionaries. This is also very important. Concatenation means merging the two dictionaries into one dictionary. Okay, hope you are very clear about the update operator also. Okay, sometimes they may ask what are the dictionary operations mean. You have to list out all this. If they ask what are the list operations mean, you have to list out all the list operation. If they ask what are the string operations mean, you have to list out all the string operations. Okay. Now last one is the set operations. Okay. We'll see what are the set operations. Okay. Already you know what is set. Okay. And how to define this and all you know. Now we'll do the set operation. But example, if you want to add any new value to the set, what is the approach? Very simple. Set dot add. I want to add a 99. Then you can give the 99. Then let me print. Okay. Set I'm going to print. Now you can see the new set. Okay. Now 99 added. Okay. Already we know set is a unordered. That's why if add any new value, it may add in the last position or not. Okay. Wherever it may be, but it will add some other place anywhere in the set. This is how you can add a new value. If you want to remove, I want to remove some value, then it's very simple. You can use the remove, then you have to give the value. Now I am giving a 44. Then what happened? It's remove the 44 value from a set. Now you can see doesn't contains a 44 value. Okay. Next are the set operations like union and intersection, like that. Okay, union and intersection, like that. What is the purpose of the union? Mean to get all the values from both sets. Okay, then what you can do? All the values mean only unique values. Now just I am doing the copy paste, but you have to do write yourself each and every character. Okay. Now if you see here, we have two sets, set 1, set 2. Okay, set 1 contains a 12, but here also we have a 12. 44 also we have 44. Okay, but by using the union, what how to do mean set 1 dot union set 2. Okay, it's written the unique values from the both sets. Now you can see. Okay, we have 14 only once, 44 also once. Okay, sometimes you want to concord near the two set of values, but you want to eliminate the duplicates, then this operator we can do. Next one is a intersection. What is the intersection mean? To get values which are in both sets. That's mean, let me explain you. Okay, sometimes I want to get the values which values are common in the both sets. But example here, what are the common? 12 is the common. That's mean 12 value we have in the set 1 and set 2. Along with the 44 also we have in the both sets. I want to get only that values. What are the common values in the both sets? Then we can use a intersection. Okay. Like this, what you can do? You can get a common values in a two sets. Okay. Okay, that's all about a set operations. If you know this much operations, that's enough. Okay, but you should be very clear what is the purpose of each operator or operation in a each data type. Okay, what are the dictionary operations, list, string? You should be very much clear. Okay. Okay, that's all about today class. Okay, now what you need to do, you have to practice, then you have to give a session only for the variable operations. Okay, after completing the variable operations, you have to go through the all the data type quiz. Data type quiz means all these questions you have to work out yourself. Okay, number, string related questions, list, tuple, dictionary, set. Okay, all this you have to work out yourself. Okay. Okay, then that's all today class. Next class we'll discuss about a another topic. Okay. Okay, bye all.